and focus and make he pay.
What's up, YouTube? This is the Pro Fight Fan, and welcome to the channel where we talk all things fighting. Updates, breakdowns, reactions, and everything in between. In today's video, we're gonna break down what could possibly be next for Paulo Costa, and we're starting right now. First and foremost, life has to suck for Costa right now. And it's not just that he lost to Israel Adesanya. I'm sure it's partially and probably mainly how he lost to Izzy, but also how annoyed and angry he must feel with Adesanya and how he's gone to not only humiliate him inside the Octagon, but also how Izzy hasn't stopped a full-out blitz of taunting him on social media since. In a way, Costa did instigate the taunting with several memes and videos himself leading into their fight at UFC 253, so he's gonna have to have thick skin and work his way back to title contention. Although he stated he would like a rematch with Adesanya, he's gonna have to wait a bit for a road back to the title contention based on the way that he lost. But where does he start is the question. Well, let's have a look. Some have mentioned Costa moving up to light heavyweight, being that he cuts a large amount of weight to make the middleweight division, and with the lack of blood at light heavyweight, Costa could find himself fighting at the top of the division with a couple of wins over top 5 opposition. And although he mentioned moving up had he won on Saturday, I still think Costa can compete at middleweight and get himself back into title contention with 2 or 3 impressive wins. According to CBS Sports, the updated rankings have Costa currently ranked 4th in the middleweight division, having dropped down 2 spots after his loss on Saturday night. If we work our way through the updated rankings, we have number 2 Robert Whittaker facing off with number 3 Jared Cannonier, with the winner considered to be fighting for the title against Izzy next, especially if Cannonier wins, as Adesanya has expressed he would like to face Jared next if he wins. Looking over the rankings, one possible option could be a rematch with number 5 ranked Yoel Romero. The first fight was very close, with Costa winning by decision, but Yoel was coming on strong in round 3, and many have stated had that been a 5-round fight, Yoel would probably have won the fight. So we all know that although Costa had earned the right to challenge for the title, he would end up getting surgery on his bicep, which would open the door for Romero to fight for the next title shot, where he would go on to lose a unanimous decision to Adesanya at UFC 248. The first scrap between the Soldier of God and Borrachinha was super entertaining and would certainly be an entertaining second fight. If Costa is able to win in impressive fashion, this would certainly help his case as he fights his way back into title contention. But Romero recently withdrew from his scheduled bout with Uriah Hall due to an undisclosed injury, so I'm not sure that this would be a feasible option as a next opponent at this time, dependent on Yoel's recovery time frame. However, I believe that this is a fight that any MMA fan would be willing to watch, wouldn't you? Next up, we have Derek Brunson, who's won his last 3 fights straight, with his most recent win over the highly touted Edmund Shabazian by 3rd round TKO. Brunson, who was pretty much self-trained up until this recent 3-fight win streak, has improved dramatically since having joined Sanford MMA. Brunson and Costa had a little bit of history, with Costa vowing to knock him out back in late 2017, and Derek took to Twitter this past Sunday to call Costa out. This could possibly be another option for Paulo. Another possible option would be to face the loser of the upcoming fight between Robert Whittaker and Jared Cannonier, depending on how healthy the loser comes out of this event. The fight between either Cannonier or Whittaker would be very intriguing and I believe full of action. With an impressive win over either opponent, Costa would possibly be one more fight away from another title shot. You also have names like Luke Rockhold, who is a former middleweight champ, looking to come back to the middleweight division, and former champ Chris Weidman back at middleweight as well, sitting at number 10 in the rankings. Costa has some work to do after losing the way he did on Saturday night, but if he gets back to his winning ways in impressive fashion, he could be 2 or 3 fights away from seeing himself challenge for the title again. Make sure to comment down below who you'd like to see Costa fight next. If you like the video, help the channel out by smashing the like button. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. I'm the Pro Fight Fan, I'm signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.